Can you explain it, Jacques?
We've got a quartz vein right next to this logging quarry, just sitting at the end of this small road, and it's at least a meter wide. Quartz vein and quartz diorite, and it's got a bit of malachite in it, some sulfides, sort of a ribbon vein, and it could be much wider than the 1 meter. So
Yeah,
it's
the
only
water.
exposed over a small area here where the spring has come up. You
Yeah,
can just barely see the water bubbling up in the spring.
it actually underneath that spot over there where that rock is. That's where it flows out of.
Mm-hmm.
Around 1987, we were running a claim line over this knoll, and the young guy came up and said he saw a spring with gold coming from it. Over the years, I've learned that this is actually an intermittent artesian spring. So when the rain comes, that's when it really starts to flow. When Macmillan Bladel first opened this up, it was a rock pit right at the very, very end of the road. I was told to go look at it by the Chalmers. Since they told me it was a mine, I decided to take the gold pan. What we found was the diggings they did, and we were able to actually pan it and pan out this little tiny fleck of gold. So that's when I knew there was definitely gold in the rock. I didn't really have much of a choice but to stay away from this. Years later, they built a second rock pit, and they actually buried that spring with all these boulders. Okay, when I panned out that flake of gold, we actually found this big chunk of quartz as well. But this is what I find interesting, is this blue in the quartz.